Good morning, guys. It is not morning, and that's okay. I will say I don't have any sort of plan. I just turned the camera on. Normally I have something in mind I want to talk about, but I think at this point I just kind of needed to turn the camera on. I'm feeling sort of proud of myself this morning. Christina took Duncan and Ellis off to where they're all supposed to go today, and I'm here by myself. That said, I did go ahead and get up whenever Christina was getting the kids ready. I gave Ellis his bottle, although I did give it to him in our bed. Normally I would come downstairs and give it to him on the couch, but it's one of those, if I come downstairs, I'm coming downstairs for the day. Whereas normally I'd come downstairs and then go back upstairs and get ready and everything. So after I gave him his bottle, they headed off their own direction. But I managed to get up. I got ready entirely on my own. That's awesome. Unfortunately, the shower stool chair thing is not here yet. It should be here sometime today, hopefully. I don't know if that'll really make a difference for me or not. It might make it a little bit easier. It's really not that, I mean, it's difficult. The worst part about showering like this is just getting into and out of the shower. And it's the same kind of problem I think I would have if I tried to take a bath. I would have to figure out a way to actually get into it. And I mean, I guess just sitting down and like moving my legs in would be one way to do it. But so far I've been like, I hobble right to the edge of the shower. Luckily, we had a new shower installed in this home after we moved in. A whole new bathroom. Both bathrooms actually been renovated upstairs. All the bathrooms. But in the second bathroom, the one I normally shower in, the lip is actually only like 3 to 4 inches off the floor, and then you step inside the shower. So what I've been doing is I hobble right up to the edge of the shower, make sure the door is all the way open, put the other foot, the hurt foot, in, and just sort of put a little teeny tiny bit of weight on the heel and use the crutches to lift myself in. Not the best option, but it's definitely getting the job done. And the same sort of thing happens when I'm getting out of the shower. I put the crutches down right outside the shower, and I use it to kind of lift myself up and over without trying not to put any weight on the left foot at all. That's sort of been the goal since I got to the point with the splint on. I'm trying not to put any weight on there if I don't have to. If I'm having to stand up for any extended period of time, like I'm brushing my teeth or maybe going to the bathroom, I put the teeny tiniest little amount of weight on there just for balance. But beyond that, I sit and I lay and cannot wait to go see the doctor tomorrow. Cannot wait to see what happens. Realistically, I'm going to keep saying it. I hope I don't have to have surgery. But I'm up. Like I said, I got myself ready. I've been down here working. I think I actually missed my morning meeting because I couldn't get the software to load up right or something. But I did send an email over to my boss. There's a meeting that's coming up here in about 45 minutes that I have to be at, and the meeting invite that I got from him didn't have any sort of information for remote people, so I said, can you add a call to this so that I can remote in for it? I can't actually be in the office this morning because I broke my foot. I had not told anybody at work yet that it had happened, so I went straight to my boss with it, and he said, oh no, what happened? What can we do? Can we help? It's like, no, I'm okay. I'm at home. I don't have any sort of a boot or a cast or anything. I've just got crutches and a splint, and I explained to him exactly how it happened, so that was loads of fun. But we do have everything straightened out now, and the meeting that's coming up, they did have a call available for it. It just didn't show up in the invite for some reason, so that is all well and good. And other than that, I'm just kind of trying to take it easy. I'm not exerting myself too much. I realistically need to go into my office and start making more videos, and I probably will do that later today. I was actually in there earlier. I sat down and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video. I didn't have my phone on me. And I needed my phone because I was gonna do a video about a pair of Bluetooth speakers, and it's like, well, crap, my phone is in the next room. So when I get up and leave the room to come in here to get it, I plop down on the couch and then don't move again. So what I'll probably do is grab my phone after I finish up lunch. I actually already made myself lunch and ate, so that's pretty awesome. But once I'm done and digested a little bit and rested a little bit, I'll probably go ahead and head in there after the meeting and then try to make at least 1 or 2 videos. That's the thing. Since I don't have anywhere to go, I don't have anything to do other than just making sure I stay up to date on day job stuff, I can devote a pretty decent amount of time to making videos now that I'm stuck seated for the most part. I do have a little footrest in there that I can prop my feet up on while I'm making videos, so as long as everything that I need is well within reach, I'm good to go. But anyway, getting closer to that meeting time, so I better jump into it. Well, that was loads of not terribly fun. The first time it's happened, and I expected it, so yeah. DHL just showed up to deliver a package. Not an expected package at all. It's actually from Devoom. I made a video about a couple of their speakers a while back. They sent me an email recently, I guess it's probably been a couple of weeks ago, mentioning they had at least 1 new speaker, and it's an update to the one that I did the video about, the one, the Lightbox, that everybody loved that. This one can actually work standalone. It has FM built in, it's got a built-in clock and everything, so you don't have to have it connected over Bluetooth in order to use it. So I thought it'd make a very interesting video, and Did not realize they were going to be sending it DHL, which means that someone has to come to the door to receive it. I guess DHL probably would have just left it, but I normally get a notice that it's coming. Anyway, one way or the other, I managed to make it to the door. Guy hands me a pretty decently sized box. I mean, it's bigger than like something I can stick in my pocket, so it's decently sized to me. And I had to figure out a way to hobble it back into my office. And from there, I made the very interesting discovery that why have I not been rolling around in my office chair? Now, obviously, I can't roll it here into the living room, but everything else going that way, into my office, into the dining room, that's all hardwood. And that chair rolls lovely on it. So I think for the time being, I'm gonna leave my chair there, at least while no one else is home. So if I want to go to my office, all I have to do is make it to the door, then I can roll the rest of the way. It's kind of like having a wheelchair, but not. I know George was mentioning down in the comments that I should invest in a wheelchair, or they should have given me a wheelchair or something. I'm not quite in the position where I think that's 100% necessary. Crutches are pretty much okay for me, and hopefully this is not going to be a very, very long-term thing, just 6 to 8 weeks. One way or another, it's getting very close to time for the meeting now, so I probably ought to stop. Minor update, USPS just arrived, and the shower bench is here, although package is upside down. I'm gonna try to assemble it before the meeting. Alright, that was a lot easier than anticipated. It is now a shower chair. Hey look, everybody's home. And in such a good mood. Duncan got off the bus a little while ago, and we've been playing all sorts of iPad games. Ellis is making kissy faces. Did you have a good day?
I think he did.
Yeah. Ooh, super tasty meal time. And one that doesn't take a huge amount of work to make happen. These are chicken tacos made in the crock pot. Basically just put the chicken and salsa and a bunch of other stuff in there and let it sit the whole day.
Let it cook the whole day.
Then tear it apart and put it on tacos.
There you go. It's actually chicken, salsa, and taco seasoning. That's all it is.
Woo, chicken tacos. Well, we're gonna try it again. Last time Ellis tried one of these, he kind of gagged on it and spit it out. He doesn't quite know how to hold on to things right yet. What do you think? You got it. And then it goes in the mouth, just like everything else you get. Don't choke on it. Uh-oh, that's a big bite. Did he actually bite it or just break it?
He broke it. Yeah, second on it.
Uh-oh, that's a big piece.
Oh,
Maybe a little too big. Is that tasty stuff? It's definitely been a bit of drama so far, but he managed to get one little bite into himself. He did it! She fed him a little teeny tiny piece, and he ate it. His first sort of bite that he's actually kept down. Bite of something sort of solid that dissolves. Put it in. Num 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 it for a second. It'll dissolve. He keeps kind of thinking about choking on it, but then looks like he got it down.
Okay, I'm done. That's enough.
Yep. We got Duncan sent off to bed. We sat down here on the couch and we're looking over some stuff and talking about some stuff and suddenly noticed he's completely out. Sitting up. Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna have to have a bottle sometime soon and get put to bed. Well, it is almost 10 p.m. This little one has been on and off sleeping for a little while now, and he's having his last bottle of the night before we put him to bed. I've been watching the Olympics with Christina and just sort of hanging out, talking about maybe what we hope is going to happen at the doctor tomorrow, and she's actually going to go with me tomorrow, which will be very helpful and make it a little easier to get there and back again. We may even have a special breakfast together, because we don't ever get to have breakfast together, not even really on the weekends, because usually we're down here at different times, especially when we have company. So that should be an interesting way to start tomorrow morning, but I think I'm going to go ahead and close out tonight. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful day. It was definitely an interesting first day back on it, back at it, being home alone without anybody to help, but I survived. And it's the first day of a lot of days to come. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.